alone, if you're with family, you want a break from your family and you're like, oh my God, I need to get away from them for a bit. Welcome everybody, Russ McDonough, aka the Nomadic Veteran, and welcome to this week's video. So, where are we? Hang on a minute, there we go. Oh. Right, we are in the Dordogne area. I think I've said that right. And what we've done is that actually we're giving ourselves not much time to get to our chosen destination for Christmas, but we stopped off for two reasons. The main reason is we met up yesterday with some online friends. We've never met them before, called Those Trucking Celts. So we met them through Instagram, started commenting on our videos, and then they were in the area and we were like, dude, let's meet up. And the other reason we wanted to meet up with these dudes was because they've got a badass van. And if I've planned this correctly, you've already seen the van tour, but if you haven't, then the link will be above, and this is their van, so I'll show you this. How badass is that? So yeah, you would have seen the van tour. If you haven't, like I said. Anyway, and the other reason we wanted to stop actually was because ever since Lisbon, when we stayed at the Airbnb about probably about 5 weeks ago now, we've been having issues with our batteries, not having enough power. So we've still got power through the solar, but when we were staying in the Airbnb, where the van was parked, the leisure batteries went completely dead. So we've just been struggling. So what we've done this time, for the first time ever, we're staying on air, which costs €5 a night, and so yeah, we've had to connect to the power, shore power, and what I'm hoping, or what we googled, was that it'll actually help like regenerate, refurbish, whatever, our leisure battery. So that's the plan. And also it's really good to basically, while we're here, to charge everything we can, and then yeah. But anyway, beautiful little air, €5. Boys like it. Right, there's a good saying in the military, the plan A doesn't survive the first contact, and that has massively happened, hasn't it? So basically, our plan, which we've been teasing you with for ages, was that we were going to tell you where we were for Christmas, and the plan was to go to Switzerland, because we wanted to go to like the Matterhorn, and we wanted to do some snowboarding, and we wanted a white Christmas and all that good stuff. So we were like Switzerland, and to be fair, a few of you guessed Switzerland, so good effort. But the last 24, 48 hours has thrown a bit of a curveball to it. And with what seems like the whole world has been like, oh, we don't like shutting down in the UK. Basically, we read this morning on the Swiss official government website and whatnot. So not only are they blocking, or they banned people flying in from the UK, there's also a blanket ban on like Brits just generally going in. And even if we did manage to get in, then you've got to do 10-day quarantine. So it's kind of scuppered our plans somewhat, isn't it, Gibbo?
Yeah, Christmas plans ruined.
Christmas plans ruined. Can't blame Boris this time. Well, yeah. Where there's a will. Anyway, so we're gonna have to so we're in France, and we're about 4 hours away from Switzerland. So Gibbo came up with a very good idea of, we can still hit the Alps, but let's hit the French Alps. So we are going to Chamonix, or if you said it like the way I say it, Chamonix, or whatever it's called. So we're going to head there. Bit of a downside to it, it's a bit longer than 3-4 hours, so we're going to have to, because we want to get there today for Christmas Eve, we're going to have to go on the toll roads, which might cost a little bit. So we're going to jump on the toll roads for a little bit and try and make up a bit of time. But that being said, we've got the coffee, we've got the IKEA tea,
peppermint and cocoa. cacao.
Peppermint tea with cacao.
Yeah.
And then we've got some water and that's it. So, should we get a mooch on?
Yeah.
Cookie, should we get a mooch on? Come on, good. I'll take you with us, good. We got here quite late anyway, didn't we, Gibbo?
Yeah.
And now it might be. It looks like it might be a bit of an epic to find somewhere to park. We kind of thought it'd be like Andorra, where there was stacks of space. Turns out there isn't. It's like Gibraltar. It's really, because we've never been here before. It's really kind of on top of each other, and yeah, and it's due for a lot of snow tomorrow, which is really good because that's the reason we came. But also, it's really bad when actually our admin is probably not that great and we've got nowhere to park.
No.
So.
But we made friends.
We've made friends with a couple of Portuguese dudes.
Yeah.
And they've suggested either they're taking us somewhere to get mugged.
Yeah.
And have our kidneys cut out. Or they're like, look, follow, because they're in a camper van. Or they're in a proper motorhome.
Yeah.
And they're like, we need to, you know. Yeah, so basically we're following them, and then at the very worst, if we don't like where we're going, we can just drive off.
Yeah.
Once we stop, we're committed, and that's when we might, you know, wake up in a bath full of ass. With our, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
They're nice guys.
We hope.
He says. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. We have made it last night. We made it to Chamonix, or as I like to call it, Chamonix. Hey, Cookie. Hello. We haven't got the most glamorous park at last night because, like you said, we were having a bit of an epic. But just look what we're surrounded by. It's stunners. So our little van up there. It's quite good. There's a Carrefour just parked right up there, and then it's just. Yeah, it's lovely. It is lovely, isn't it, Gibbo? The only painful bit was this car park is literally going to cost us €20, but for 24 hours, which, so I'm probably used the full 59 minutes up. I paid for it, so I'll have it. Yeah, so at least today, because last night we were bombing around in the dark, and obviously, you know, yeah, we just wanted to get somewhere, get settled for the night, and then kind of today we can plan a bit better. But like I said though, if this doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit, if that doesn't get you in the Christmas spirit, I don't know what will. Anyway, we're gonna have a little walk, and then I think we better get some supplies in. Christmas food. Yeah. It's always flip-flop weather. Basically, you can wear the same rig down the beach as you can. What's this, Hoochie? Come on. What's this? What's it, Hooch?
No.
Quite deep, kid. Okay, that's enough. Now the feet are starting to get cold.
Are they?
Yeah. Hey, Cookie. Yeah, mate.
Quite deep, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite deep.
Sensible shoes.
Oh, lost the flip-flop. We've just done our Christmas food shop.
Yeah.
Which admittedly cost a little bit more than what we probably would have thought it would have.
Yeah, it was really expensive, but yeah.
We're in the Alps, and what do you expect? And we didn't really want to spend Christmas Day in a car park looking at a road, so we're having a little look to see if we can find somewhere a bit more scenic, a bit more higher up in the mountains. But obviously with that then is like, ooh, you know, doesn't do Gibbo's nerves any good, but
no. I hate these roads.
We'll be alright though.
So windy.
That makes half the fun though. Look at this.
And narrow.
And very narrow.
Yeah.
Then you know it's Christmas. Christmas, when the snow starts to fall, then you know it's Christmas.
Where's
For
Mum?
the children above all, then you know it's Christmas. The Santa's on his way. Stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day.
I think we may have found our Christmas spot. Yeah, we've definitely found our Christmas spot. All being well, that we don't get moved on tonight or whatever. It's not too high that we could get possibly snowed in. Touch wood, but it's, well, it's this. It's proper awesome. So, bit of a shorter vlog this week. We were busy driving. But anyway, usual admin. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up. If you want to share the video, please share it. If you want to leave a comment and you can say how jealous you are that we're actually getting a white Christmas. Oh, that's a good point. And there is a YouTube, we are doing a YouTube live tomorrow, having a bit of fondue. Yeah. This is for basically anybody, but if you're alone, if you're with family, you want a break from your family and you're like, oh my God, I need to get away from them for a bit, join us, YouTube live tomorrow. Well, we'll share a bit of fondue or something. And lastly, subscribe to the channel. And now lastly, Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Hoochie, what are you doing?